What's going on YouTube? It's Jay here again, and I have another beer review for you. This is a special beer review. My wife bought some of these to cook with, and they're just kind of sitting around in the fridge, and I figured that I would try one. And just as a little disclaimer, I'm a little under the weather. I'm not really sure what's going on. I feel like I might be getting a cold. So if you hear me clearing my throat a little bit more than usual, that's the reason why. So I apologize in advance for that. But today what we're going to be looking at, as I said, it's a special one, is Kaliber. Kaliber non-alcoholic beer. It's brewed by Guinness, and it is from Ireland. Now, I know that there's a large community of people who may be alcoholics or recovering alcoholics that still like a beer every so often, so they'll try an O'Doul's or they'll try a Bush NA or something along those lines. Kaliber is also another pretty popular non-alcoholic beer, and there are a large number of people who are interested in these types of beers, and I figured that I would review one for those people and see what it was all about. I kind of did a little bit of research on it before I did this, and it's basically they brew the beer as if they're brewing regular beer, and then they remove the alcohol. So there is actually a tiny bit of alcohol in it, sometimes about 0.5% alcohol by volume. So the process that turns the different ingredients into alcohol, that still goes on, that still happens, but then they just remove the alcoholic part of it through either vacuum purification or reverse osmosis. I'm not sure which one this one uses. Kaliber delivers all the great taste of a premium import, fully brewed and fully fermented with less alcohol than beer. Kaliber is a premium non-alcoholic malt beverage from the makers of Guinness. The rich amber color and full body delivers all the taste of a premium import with less alcohol than beer. When I looked it up on Beer Advocate, the Beer Advocate community does not score it very well. They scored a 60, poor. However, the Bros, they scored an 83, which is a good. The style is low alcohol beer. I guess it's not really, you can't call it a lager or an ale because it's not really that, because it doesn't have alcohol in it. So so this will be interesting. This will be an interesting one. So let's go through the same process that we would as if we were doing a regular beer, and we'll see what we got. Okay, so Kaliber. Wow. So smell-wise, it's like nothing. You get nothing in the smell. Although I may be getting sick, so I may be the wrong person to ask. But even with that, I'm getting a pretty good amount through the nose, and there's literally nothing. I smell no hops. I smell no flavor of any kind. Literally, I'm not kidding. Okay. Well, it sure looks like a beer, doesn't it? So, good head. Pretty clear amber color. Looks like a beer. You get a nice Rice Krispie sound. It's probably high on the carbonation side. I'm sure that they're over carbonating it to make it kind of taste more like a beer, I guess. But let's taste the head. All right. Well, when you taste the head, you definitely get the malt. You malt forward, very malty. Let's try it. Wow. So this is an interesting Interesting thing. I've never had one of these before. I've never had a non-alcoholic beer before. This is the first time. There is no aftertaste. Almost second after you drink it and you swallow it, taste is gone. Not even a sugar aftertaste. There's nothing. It's very, very mild flavor. Not a bad flavor. Not a bad flavor. It's not there's that alcoholic burn that you get even if it's a light or a lower alcohol beer, you still get that burn on your tongue. Non-existent. Basically, the only thing you taste is the carbonation and the malt. When you really swash it around, you get a grainy taste out of it, but it's a grainy taste in that it's not. It's basically like drinking. It's really hard to explain because it's not like drinking a soda because it's not sweet. It's really interesting. It's not bad. That's the weird thing. It's not bad at all. Wow. Hmm. So, yeah, you get a pretty good grain taste to it. Um, I mean, I seem to be tasting hops in there, really really light, but not. I mean, it's weak. It's overcarbonated, and it really just it's gone. It's like there and it's gone. There's nothing really to kind of distinguish it at all. It's very mild. I can definitely see somebody who wants to drink a beer that's not alcoholic. They want to get that same taste to it. I think it would hit the spot. I definitely think it would hit the spot because I don't drink beer to get drunk. I mean, I don't. That's if I want to get drunk, I'll drink hard liquor. Um, I drink beer to enjoy it. You know, I very even rarely get buzzed when I drink beer. So if you're looking for something that does it taste like beer, I can't really say it tastes like beer. It tastes like something else. It tastes like a malt beverage with no alcohol. I mean that's more to me. And there's some grain presence there, but malts are forward, and I mean it's really strange. Does it taste like a premium import? Well, that term is thrown around a lot these days. Doesn't taste like a premium anything. So I guess the hop factor of this beer, I'll give it a 1 out of 10. The hop factor is there. There's a very, very mild hop flavor, but there's no alcoholic bitterness to show you that they're there. And I'll go ahead and I'll rate the beer. Um, I'll rate it 3 stars out of 5 because it's not terrible for what it is. It's a non-alcoholic beer. It's not really, I guess, supposed to taste like an alcoholic beer. It's supposed to taste like what it is, and what it is a non-alcoholic beer. So I guess for that, it's drinkable. It's not terrible. It doesn't really gross you out or make you like go or anything like that. It's pretty decent. So I think 3 out of 5 is a fair rating for it. And I just like I said, I had them laying around. My next beer review will still be numbered in the order that from the last one that I did. This is, like I said, strictly a special. I just figured that there were a lot of people out there that might want to see a review on a non-alcoholic beer, and maybe for whatever reason they're looking for these, and I would recommend it. And if you liked it and you want to see me review some more, I can definitely pick a few up and give it a shot. I know there's a bunch more out there, the O'Douls and whatnot. So yeah. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next review.